What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. I'm Taku, and today we're doing a little camping. We just got to this campground right here, and we're camping for 2 nights. And I mainly wanted to kind of make a video about the difference between the rooftop tent and in a regular tent that you would pitch on the ground. So we're gonna stay in both of them. We brought both. So I have my rooftop tent, and then I think we're gonna stay in that tonight, and tomorrow night we're gonna stay in the tent on the bottom. I mainly wanted to make a video like this because a lot of people had questions about the rooftop tent, and yeah, so we'll tell you what I think about it and the differences between the two. So this is not a sponsored video or anything. I just making this video just for fun and just, you know, to be a little more informative. I have this Yakima Skyrise HD. That's the rooftop tent that I have, and they're pretty easy to pitch. This cover off, and kind of just clip that right there, and this is the ladder. Bring that out, and you can just hold it down. Bam, and just like that, within minutes, or actually just like 1 minute, you pretty much have a tent. And inside I have these rods. And just like that, within minutes, you have a full tent on top of your car. I just need to put the sleeping bags up there. Sleeping bags, and we brought extra blankets too because it's supposed to get down to like the mid-30s. It's just above freezing, so it's gonna be a little cold. Well, that's good for now. It's already getting dark. It's dinner time, and Jocelyn is gonna make us some dinner tonight. She's gonna make some caldo. So she's gonna get the fire started, and let's watch her make this caldo. Caldo. Did I say it right? You're gonna make some caldo.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some caldo.
Some caldo. Some caldo. I don't know why I'm messing up. Some caldo. Ooh, man, gets dark so early. That's like the. It's only like 4:30. Here we go. So what is caldo?
Caldo is soup.
What kind of soup is it?
So you could do, it's basically seafood. You could do one that's shrimp, you could do one that's fish, you could mix it.
So it's a seafood soup.
Yeah, seafood spicy soup.
Seafood spicy soup.
Yeah.
Ooh, caldo. Sounds good.
It always has carrots and potatoes, and then the seafood choice is yours.
So this is your salsa. So
Yeah, we pre-made it already since you need a blender. You just have to boil the chile guajillo and the chile paisilla. I didn't have the second one, so I just used poblano, which is close enough, and it was grown in the garden. And then garlic and tomatoes and onion. It probably won't be as spicy this time just because I put the poblano instead of the other one. But that's why we brought some dried chilies.
Oh, dried chilies too, from the garden too.
Yeah, it's true.
There we go. Maybe it'll be hotter on this side, but
Yeah. Little bit of oil. Boop. And then we're gonna pour in the salsa and the fish ball broth.
ah, the fish broth.
I'm trying not to.
Oh my god.
Can you open this one? All right, now we're just gonna boil this till my potatoes are soft.
Alright, so we have a Dungeness crab here, and I'm basically just peeling some of it. It's already cooked. I cooked it last night after I caught them. Went on a charter yesterday with Fisherman's Life, and we caught a bunch of rockfish, so... Oh, what was that, though?
Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I think it's somebody... Wait, no, that's a fish, dude. Seems like a fish.
I think I got you all.
Oh, look at that!
That's a nice fish, dude.
I got somebody's line, too. Oh. Made some fish balls out of it, and we're gonna put it in this caldo as well. That's some crab that's already deshelled. This is the body of the crab. It's gonna take that sauce really well. And these are the claws, you know. Just have the claws in the shell still.
Yeah.
You want my fish balls?
Yeah, toss them in. So fish balls aren't traditional, but you can just put them in. Sometimes they put fish in the caldo, so.
There you go.
Hopefully no one gets mad at me for putting a poblano pepper in here. That's not what you usually put. I just didn't have anything else. I didn't have the chilies visadas. But poblano's pretty similar. It's just less spicy and a little more smoky. Somewhere out there, my ancestors are probably proud of me for cooking this so traditionally, right over the fire. Oh, and sometimes people will put dried shrimp for more flavor. In goes the crab. No crab left behind.
It's looking good.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
just
pretty
adding
good.
that crab in there just makes it look so amazing.
It's good. Fire and smoke.
Oh yeah, that's the scoop. Oh, look at that claw. Perfectly on top.
Don't forget the lime.
Wow. Guys, isn't this one of the best camp meals you've ever seen? This is gonna be amazing. Let's take a taste of the soup. Oh wow. There's like little bits of crab in here, like the loose ones just broke apart in there, and so in each spoon, there's just some crab. Wow.
And have some of this fish ball you made.
And the carrots. Oh wow. Oh, wow. What an amazing camp dinner. Wow, good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
I haven't made this in a long time.
Now the audience is gonna be like, "Whoa, Jocelyn, start your own channel." They're gonna leave me. Fish ball. We're good.
Oh, I forgot the dried chili.
Oh yeah, get the dried chili.
Make it more spicy.
Oh, that's some of that dipped bread. Wow. Oh, wow.
Here's the chili for you.
Oh yeah, more chili. Dried chili. Crushed. All right, let's get this. Let's shell some of this crab.
This hits the spot since it's kind of cold.
Yeah, it's cold. You're gonna want to see that right there. That's a piece of crab meat, and that looks delicious.
Should I put this in a jar?
Oh wow.
Oh, this crab's good.
Oh, amazing. Leave a comment below if you think she just showed me up. It's got some spice to it. It's got like this nice chili, like the pepper flavor, like from all the
The guajillos?
yeah, from all the different peppers that you put in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very hearty kind of flavor. I wouldn't say it's. I want to say it was gonna be like menudo or something, but it's not really.
Yeah, it uses one of the same chilies, but slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is a nice piece.
Uh-oh, we got too carried away. We forgot our beer. We're gonna share this mango tajin beer.
And he's on his second bowl of soup.
Yeah. Second bowl. That is good. Fruity. Alright. Leave me be. I'm eating my soup. It's my caldo. Alright, well, I was gonna make this video about tents and stuff, but Jocelyn took over with her amazing caldo. That was great. Anyways, so this is the tent right here. We're in it now, and as you can see, it's fairly spacious in here. We put these lights around, you know, so we can kind of see in here. It's still pretty early. It's only like 7:30 probably. After we eat, we either hang out around the fire or we come in the tent and then start telling stories. So I guess story time. You guys want story time? Should we do story time?
Let's talk about the tent.
Oh yeah.
Go focus.
Oh yeah, the tent. So the tent, I think the best thing about the rooftop tent is that it keeps you warm. It keeps you off the ground, which keeps you very warm, and it has this 3-inch padding on here.
Nice.
And the padding is like, yeah, very good padding and comfortable.
You can get a softer one too, right?
Yeah, I think
people want that.
Yeah, I mean you can change it out. It's just literally like a 3-inch foam padding. That really makes a difference in the winter time when the ground is super cold, and that kind of keeps you a lot warmer. So even though it's gonna get to about 35 degrees tonight, it'll still be comfortable in here. There are definitely some cons to it. One of them, like a small thing, that we have to bring our shoes into the tent. You know what I mean? Normally we would leave our shoes outside the tent, but we can't do that. We can't like leave it outside because there's no platform outside. So we just have to bring it in the tent, leave it there, because yeah, we don't wear shoes in the tent. You shouldn't wear shoes, or you shouldn't wear shoes in the tent, or in your house. Yeah. Another downside to having one of these is that it's attached to the car. So wherever the car is where you're sleeping. So if you're at a campground that might be like a hike-in campground, you probably wouldn't be able to use this. Or you'll be sleeping in the parking lot, you know. So if you guys want to hear a little story, the first time I took Jocelyn out camping with me, it was probably, about 5 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was like 4 years.
4 years ago. I took her camping. We took our motorcycles camping. Yeah, we went on a little motorcycle camping trip, and that was the first time that Jocelyn went camping, actually.
Yeah.
Like tent camping.
And first time doing a long drive on my bike.
Yeah, first time. Yeah, you had been
Just
riding
in the city.
Yeah, the bike in the city for just maybe a couple months. And I had been at this campsite the week before that by myself. So I knew like this campground was like really good. It was really, really nice. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take her there. And it was right on the river. It was awesome campsite. But when we got there, the campsite had actually closed for the season because it was like in September or something. And the campsite had actually closed for the season. But we had our motorcycles. And that place, there was like a gate, and then you can...
We went to a second one though.
Okay, there's another one right next to it.
One.
Yeah, I knew there was another one right next to it. But it was the same thing. It was closed for the season. And we talked to some local people around there that were walking their dogs, and they were like, oh yeah, nobody's ever checked here, so you know, you'll be fine if you go in there, because there's literally a gate, and there's some rocks, like boulders, blocking the cars from going in, but we had motorcycles, so we could go around it, you know, and just go into the to the campground.
It was also because it was getting dark.
Yeah, it was getting dark too.
And the road that we had just gone on to that second campsite,
Yeah.
it took a while and it was muddy
Yeah.
and full of like water. So it was kind of like, ooh, is it a good idea for me to be driving on a muddy, wet, dark road?
Yeah, so we decided, you know what, let's just go around this boulder because our bikes fit. And yeah, we just went to the campground and we were like, yeah, it'll be fine, you know, we're just gonna stay here at night. And then, yeah, we unpack and we put our tent up and we get the fire going. We're about to start cooking dinner, and it's gotten dark by that time. And then all of a sudden, this car pulls up, and then this ranger actually gets out of the car, and she starts shining like a light towards our way. And then, and I was like, oh hey, you know, and she like told us to come out, and then. Yeah, she's like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here, blah, 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 it's closed, and all that, and, she basically kicked us out, and also gave us a ticket, gave us a illegal camping ticket.
It's my only ticket.
Yeah.
I don't have any other tickets.
That you ever got. So it was so the first time I took her camping, she got an illegal camping ticket, and I was like, oh my gosh. That was pretty embarrassing. And then we had to go. She was like, okay, there's another campsite that's open. That was like a 30-minute ride.
I think you partially drove my bike on one part of the road.
Yeah, it was like a
really
puddle.
Bad.
It was like a puddle, or like it was like flooded area, so I had to drive it for her. But yeah, she made us pack up and leave, and then, so we had to go to another campsite 30 minutes away.
She even told us we were lucky
that
that she found us. She's like, I never check here. You guys are so lucky.
You guys are so lucky that I came to check today. I was like, oh God. Oh, great. Perfect timing. Of course that would happen. Anyways, so that's what happened, and we got to the other campsite, and yeah, we pitched our tent, and it was, you know, that was it. It was fine after that. That was Jocelyn's first experience camping with me. I
only did it that time because I didn't feel comfortable going on that road in the dark.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's my story for you guys for today. Got a mushroom book here. We're going to go look for some mushrooms tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Beautiful morning we have here. It's a little chilly, but all good. We had a good night's sleep. Did you have a good night's sleep?
Yeah, it was cozy.
It's pretty cozy. Yeah, it's nice up there. And we're going to be staying at this campground another night. But another downside to this rooftop tent is that if you want to take your car somewhere for the day, you got to pack up. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to eat some breakfast, which is the leftover from last night. It's getting there. Yeah, we're going to have that for breakfast. And we're going to pack up and get going on our adventure for today. There you go. And just like that.
Oh, I was recording the whole time.
And you're good to go. So I just pulled off on the side of the road right now, side of a freeway. Because I saw some huge mushrooms. Check these out right here. These are huge. That's an Amanita. Looks like an Amanita muscaria. But that is a gigantic one. Doesn't look like it right now, but look when I get next to it. Look at my hand. Giant. This thing is a giant. These are all freaking big. Those are big, and that's another huge one there. And there's some boletes here too, but I'm afraid these are all pretty old. That's a nice, yeah, that's a bolete. But yeah, you can see how much bugs are in this thing. Look at all that. All pretty old. There's a lot here though. So for the second night, we're gonna do the tent. And yeah, we'll let you know how this is. And I've been using this since way before I started my YouTube channel. This is the REI Passage 2, also not sponsored. Yeah, it's funny how I have to say that or else people comment sell out. Anyways, and what I like about this one is that it's pretty lightweight, only a couple pounds. Let's see, oh, 4 pounds, 4 pounds, 14 ounces. And this is a 2-person tent. And yeah, it's pretty small too, pretty compact. I used to take this on my motorcycle all the time, just strap it down on the back. And yeah, we would go camping with this. Anyways, let me set up here. If you get a tent, make sure you get a footprint. This is called a footprint. And it's basically, that's what they call just tarp that you put under the tent. Actually want it this way because it's kind of sloped. Like all tents, it comes with these flexible rods and just pop them in. That's pretty much it. And you just put all these guys on. So I hope this video helps anybody that's trying to get into doing some camping, being outdoors, you know, especially with everything going on. Camping is one of the activities that we can still, you know, enjoy to the fullest. We love going out camping in the winter because there's literally nobody out here. Well, there's a few. There's just like maybe 2, 3, 4 others, and there's plenty of campsites that are available. We're at a state park right now, so some of them are still open. I think there are still some that are closed too, but you can get campsites easily in the winter time. In the summer times, it gets really difficult, but camping in the winter is the way to go. A sleeping pad will give you a way better night's rest, and this is one of them, and that's also another one. This is a new one that Jocelyn got. It's nice. It's really, this one's really small, nice and compact. Yeah, so yeah, if we have links for it, like we'll throw it in the description, you know. Well, we're back from our adventures from today. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to the inside of our tent. Yeah, we can put our shoes right outside the door here, and it's still under the tarp, so it doesn't get wet. So that's a plus. There's a big benefit to them where you can, you know, go to like walking campsites, I guess.
Yeah.
Walking campsites, you can take it backpacking, you know, that kind of deal. When you store those rooftop tents in your house, it takes up a lot of space because it's huge.
Yeah,
even though it doesn't take up any space in the car while you're traveling, yeah, it takes up a lot of space in your house.
I like having this pocket here.
Yeah, we got, I don't know if you can see that. See the pocket up right there? We can put a bunch of stuff in there. So that's pretty cool. That's a handy. And there's pockets on the sides as well. See in the corners? Every corner has a little pocket. You're blocking that one, but so yeah, there's that downside. You're closer to the animals, the little animals, you know, that can get inside your tent.
There was that one campsite where there was mice everywhere.
Oh yeah.
That rooftop would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been nice with the rooftop.
Time to shower.
Kids. Time to shower. Biodegradable wipes. Last night was a bit cold. We both woke up several times in the night trying to readjust to get warm. And yeah, the rooftop tent keeps you much warmer, as I have predicted. Still a good night. It rained a little bit last night, but alright, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching this video as always. And if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I don't have my Christmas sweater on here.
Boo.
It's inside. I use it as a pillow. Merry Christmas.